We found Mark Edwards' information and Cape Yachts information via social media and reached out to Mark, and I sent a text or an email, sorry, and sent him an email and inquired about the Beneteau 30.1 that had just come in, and piqued Fred's interest with saying everything that was on this new boat. And we reached out to Mark, and Mark immediately responded, and that kind of started us on our journey. About 5 days later, we met Mark, and we're setting on what was to be our brand new first Beneteau 30.1.
We'd been looking at a different brand boat for years, actually, and working with a different broker down in Connecticut. And when Jill told me about the Beneteaus and Mark Edwards, definitely was interested. And then when we had a chance to come up here, which was pretty quick after we first reached out to him, we came up here, he showed us the boat, and I immediately fell in love with the Beneteau lines, the design in general, and then also, frankly, the part of the secret sauce here is Mark. Mark Edwards is the one that has probably kept us coming back throughout. I'd say also not just Mark, though.
It's the whole team.
It's actually the whole team, right? So from...
Yeah, they just did a really good job of treating us like family, being very honest from the get-go, with the pros and the cons about the Beneteaus, and things that we should look forward to, and just really, like I said, treating us like family, and just the hospitality, the overall hospitality, and that warm feeling that we felt every time we were working with South Wharf.
Yeah,
Cape Yachts.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say not just Cape Yachts, but the South Wharf side.
It was the whole team.
The whole team on both sides.
We kept in contact with Mark. We knew that the new model, the 37.1, was coming out, and just everything that it had to offer. And then we knew that you guys were getting ready to order one, and just ordered everything that we would have wanted on the boat. And then I felt like it was our third born, where Mark's like, she's arrived. And so as soon as she came, we went down and took a look at her, and that just kind of started the ball rolling with that, and kind of just on our journey to upgrading to the boat that we have now, in love. And it was kind of bittersweet, because when we accepted hers, ours was like 3 docks over, and we kind of felt like we were cheating on her. But we said goodbye to her, and she went to a better home, and we had a lot of fun with her. But we just have really enjoyed being on the bigger boat, and just everything that it allows us to do.
Yeah, it really gives you a chance to do trips that are much further afield, and to do it in a lot more comfort. Really no more difficulty sailing. 30.1, 37.1, my guess is 34.1, similar in that they are really easy boats to handle, easy boats to single hand if you need to, and maneuver in tight spaces. All of the above. I could go on. We really liked also the selection of potential accessories for in both purchases, and that was really enjoyable, actually, back and forth with Mark on what do we want on her. He gave us great recommendations on, yeah, you may not really want that, or here's something you may want to consider. Every recommendation, every bit of instruction he's given us along the way has been spot on and has paid off. And not just him, but again, I go back to the rest of the team. It's just that we've obviously worked with Mark just a little bit longer.
Absolutely. Hands down, that was probably the biggest factor. That it was literally one-stop shopping, from the canvas that you're choosing to even if anybody needs to do any of the teak work, anything like that. It was everything's here. And to the point that we live in Newport and we bring her back here every year for the indoor storage. That was another huge thing. So, getting her out every year, it was like, even with the old boat, getting her out every year, and them just detailing the old boat, it was like we were getting a brand new boat every year. So hands down, absolutely, that was a huge factor, because it's hard to find that.
An example here also is that, so we were talking to another broker about a different brand boat, and we asked them, we said, do you have also a boatyard? And their answer is no, we just have recommendations or people that we recommend working with and so on. And that's a huge factor for us, right? In that, and she says it's most important. I'm not sure it's the most important, but it's up there, certainly the top three, right? In that I could work around it if I had to, but I'd rather not. And regarding South Wharf, always responsive, always helpful, and more importantly, love what Cape Yachts and South Wharf do around here.